Okay, so we we knew that if it was God, and this is why we were pushing towards Christianity, because we were trying to figure out at that time if these voices in our head were actually God. We went to church after church after church. No one could give us the answers we were seeking. No one could tell us what we needed to know. And we were frustrated. So we read the Bible front to back. The answers were there. And the answers was that it was not God. And it was not the devil. It was neither. And it was both. When it would tell us we are going to be a formidable warrior, it did not say foe, it said warrior. Okay, so it was on our side, regardless of what voice it was. It was on our side. Okay, and the answers that we found were that we would know if it was God talking to us. It would be an internal trigger, and we would know that it was our Creator talking to us. And at that time, we thought our Creator was God. So that was the only thing that we knew, is that it was our Creator talking to us. Those were the exact words, is that it was our Creator talking to me. And that opened up a whole spectrum of answers. The voice did not say, "It is God talking to you." The voice did not say, "It is God, your Maker, speaking to you." It did not say it in any of those variants. Um, nor did it say it is the devil or Satan talking to you. It was not prideful in any way. In fact, it asked us, who do you think is talking to you? Who do you think is talking to you? And our first answer was God. And it said no. And try again. So we said, Satan. It said no. You have as many tries as you think that you need. Minimum 10 tries. Minimum 10 tries. And so we asked Lucifer. It said no. We listed all the names. All the names we could think of. We listed angel names. We listed every single name we could think of. And though we knew that the devil, at that time, we knew that the devil has the power of deception. It didn't feel like deception. And it still doesn't. It feels like a heart pumping, a, a live heart pumping blood. It feels like life. It really does. And it's always felt that way. But more than life, like existence. Eventually we asked it. Eventually we asked, are you a creator? And it said yes. And see, though we knew that the devil lies, we also knew that the devil was made to guide us down the correct path, to only tempt us with evil. Okay? Therefore, pushing us towards the greater, therefore, pushing us towards God. We got ahead of ourselves there. Tends to happen the most when we're deepest in thought. We knew that the devil is there to merely tempt us, and that it pushes us down the correct path towards God. because it simply tempts and says, this is what's over here, but this is not what you need. This is what you want, but this is not what you need. This over here is what you both need and want. And so that's the task of the devil. And we knew that by reading the Bible front to back. Something no church had ever answered for us. A question nobody knew the answer to. Whenever we tried to get them to think outside the box, to try to understand things, what the Bible is telling you, we were shunned, ridiculed, rejected in the nicest way possible. Whenever we tried to explain the Bible, the very Bible they gave us from that church, to them, because this wasn't the first time we read the Bible front to back. And we've done it in the past. We've read many of the Bibles front to back. They ridiculed us. They rejected us. Pushed us out. Especially the pastors. Especially the pastors. The one thing they're not supposed to do. The one thing. And they did it over and over and over again. We looked for answers from them, and we got nothing. Always made to be the bad guy when we were on their side, asking questions, looking for answers, because of how lost we were. But that's okay. It wasn't the first time. And on our walk back that day, on our walk back, is when we vowed to always choose good, and not just good, but the true good, the truth of good. And we never set foot in church again. We're 24 years old now. And the reason we know it wasn't God, and the reason we know it wasn't the devil, is because we asked. And the truth of the matter was, it was neither. It was nature, it was existence, it was many, many voices talking to us at once, some saying the same thing as the others. That's the truth. That was and is still the truth. Eventually, we found the answers we sought, and the answers we sought led to the truth. A question we didn't know we had. We didn't care who made us anymore. We long since moved on and understood that it didn't matter who made us. We are who we are, and we are good. We pull dead animals out of the road. We bury dog skeletons left in a plastic bag to rot and die by you so called Christians. On the same very road as that church. And the fact of the matter is, we've seen America for what it is. And we've seen America for what it could be if people only tried. We've seen 3 to 4 month old puppies with their necks snapped and just thrown into a trash can as if it doesn't matter. We've seen our own animals taken away from us and our privileges of owning animals in the state of Florida revoked All because some stupid little girl can't mind her own business and stay off of our property. We've seen cops turn a blind eye to over 10 counts of trespassing because there's no pictures or video evidence. We've seen cops not even attempt to question the trespassers because there is no pictures or video evidence. All because said trespassers called the cops first. Either that or because we're married to a black man. And yes, they were white cops and they were white trespassers. We've seen the truth of America and we've stared it dead in the face and asked it, are you okay? How can we help you to get better? The answer to the question you seek is that people are what's wrong with America. People is what's happening to America. It doesn't matter who you are. Every step you take counts. Every millisecond you live, that you exist, counts. And if you can't handle the weight of that, maybe you should move to Japan and go to the forest. Maybe you should. But ultimately, that's still your decision to make. Um, I'm not encouraging it. I'm encouraging you to sit here, face up, own up to your actions, and fix yourself. And actually be a person for once. That's what we're doing. That's what we're constantly doing. And we said it in the terminology of I so that you could understand how important it is to you to have that voice resonate in your skull as many times and for as long as you need it. Because not only will I be watching, but we will be watching you. We're always watching, and it will never end, especially when we're asleep. It will never end. Even when you fix yourself, you will always be watched. Not for if you slip up, but for if you need help. Help in making yourself better. But again, if we haven't already said so, we can only do so much for you. Ultimately, you have to make the decision. You have to choose what you're going to do. Nobody else can choose it for you. You may take what others are doing and what others are saying into consideration into making your decision and your actions, but ultimately, you have to choose. Everybody else could be choosing purple, but you decide to choose white or yellow. That is your choice. Even if you choose purple, like everybody else, it's because you made that choice, and not because anybody else did. You weighed your options. You did what you needed to do. Okay, America. And thank you to the 0 likes and the 0 people watching, because just because. We hope you get better. We hope you choose the correct path in your life. It may not be the creator of all upon existence, but we hope it is. And we hope that regardless of your path, it's your choice. Regardless of your path, whether you choose to be good or not, we hope it's your choice. Have a safe day, night, wherever you're at. Bye for now.